Welcome to EasyDraw. By having the postcode, UK postcode or any postcode in the world basically, using Google Maps, you can quickly zoom down to the map that you want to see, and we're just moving our map around slightly, and we're going to draw a walking map around Llanberis. You have a scale down here, 500, and we can make it either smaller or larger. By using the route markers, these are some of the markers, including health and safety, and we have some extra ones as well underneath. So we look for a walking symbol. We've got one here, and then we start at a suitable place on our map. So the start button then is green, and then we start clicking along our route. We've selected a walker, but this could be a canoeist, it could be any one of the markers that we have on our marker keyboard. If we make a mistake, we can, if I was going to go to the right there, we can undo the point and then redo it again. We can also restart our map if we want to restart the whole thing again if we don't like it. So we're just tracing round, following an existing road to the village of Dinorwic, and then round again back towards the lake. So it's tracing the total number of miles, or in meters if you want it metric, and we're coming back now to the starting point. By moving down the screen past the markers, we have got a place name, so we give our map a name. We can also give it a date and the 8th. Click on the date and then it automatically puts it in. Come down to our graph and we can then generate our graph profile, and this is the distance in miles and also the height we've walked. 4.5 miles. The top of the graph is up to almost 1400 feet, so anything between 1300 and 1400 feet. We also have provision to put in some safety notes, so your walk could be slippy, loose stones, but the main object is to pre-plan your walking route so that you don't miss anything interesting en route, and you've already can put in your contact numbers, the weather forecast you can look at, and this again can be graded, so we can grade this distance to 6 miles. Put a grade on it because it's on roadways and not too steep, then we can grade it 2. We can also print it, and this will generate onto our pop-up, and we can also right click and go down and do refresh, and that will refresh the map and also put our graph. We can also see all the details that we've put in, like the 6 miles, the moderate level fit for old and young, 1300 feet, 6 miles or 5.5 miles, home telephone number, weather forecast, and any safety notes and symbols used on the map. So here we have our printout of our map. Because we have lots of symbols, we can also add that Llanberis and Dinorwig, in this centre of our walk, there is a National Slate Museum. So we can go back now and look at that. We have a large selection of symbols. As I said, we've got health and safety and also the museum symbols. We click on the museum one, and then we can click on the button for place marking, and we have horizontal and vertical and we can then place the museum mark there, and we can select any of these, put photographs, eating, historical interest, and then we can go to the vertical and we can put some vertical ones in as well. So we could put health and safety, we can put diving, we can put picnicking when you can see it. There we've got picnic area, and of course parking as well. Go back to the map and we can move these around as well where we would like them. By producing our map, printing it out on a piece of paper, we can then have a safe journey and enjoy it safely.